In a shocking turn of events, the classified documents case against former President Donald Trump has been dismissed. This unexpected development has left many in disbelief, as the case was one of the most closely watched legal battles in recent history. Judge Aileen Cannon, appointed by Trump himself, made the stunning decision earlier today. Her ruling has sparked a flurry of reactions from both supporters and critics, each interpreting the decision through their own lenses. This decision has sent shockwaves through the legal and political world. Legal experts are now dissecting the implications of this ruling, debating its impact on future cases involving high-profile figures. The case, centered around Trump's handling of classified documents after leaving office, has been highly contentious. The allegations included mishandling sensitive information, which many believed would lead to a landmark trial. This dismissal raises serious questions about the future of accountability for former presidents. Political analysts are now questioning whether this sets a precedent for how similar cases might be handled in the future. It also throws into question the handling of classified information. The protocols and safeguards in place for such sensitive materials are now under intense scrutiny, with calls for reforms growing louder. The Justice Department, which brought the charges against Trump, is sure to face intense scrutiny. The public and media are demanding answers, and the department's next steps will be closely watched. This case has undoubtedly left a significant mark on the legal landscape, and its repercussions will be felt for years to come. Judge Aileen Cannon, a relatively new face in the federal judiciary, has quickly become a figure of significant interest and scrutiny. She now finds herself at the center of a political firestorm, drawing attention from both sides of the political spectrum. Appointed by former President Donald Trump in 2020, Cannon's nomination was controversial from the start, sparking debates and discussions across various media platforms. Her limited experience on the bench and perceived partisan leanings raised eyebrows among legal experts and commentators who questioned her ability to remain impartial in politically charged cases. Despite the controversy and the heated debates, Cannon was confirmed by the Senate, securing her position in the judiciary. She joined the Southern District of Florida, a court known for handling high-profile cases, including significant criminal and civil matters that often attract national attention. Her decisions in the Trump documents case, which involves sensitive and potentially explosive information, will likely define her legacy and impact her career for years to come. Observers and analysts are keenly watching her every move, as her rulings could have far-reaching implications. Judge Cannon's reasoning for dismissing the case centers around a few key arguments. Her decision has sparked a lot of debate and controversy in legal circles and among the public. First, she agreed with Trump's lawyers that the Justice Department overstepped its bounds. This argument hinges on the interpretation of the limits of executive power and the role of federal agencies in legal proceedings. Second, she questioned the validity of the evidence presented. This skepticism was based on the chain of custody and the methods used to gather the evidence, which she found potentially compromised. Finally, she cited concerns about the potential for a fair trial given the intense public interest. The media frenzy and public demonstrations could influence the jury and the overall fairness of the trial. Each of these arguments is highly debatable. Legal scholars and practitioners are divided on whether her reasoning holds up under scrutiny. Legal experts have already begun dissecting her decision, pointing out potential flaws and inconsistencies. Some argue that her interpretation of the law is too narrow, while others believe she has a valid point. The Justice Department is likely to appeal, setting the stage for a protracted legal battle. This appeal could take months, if not years, to resolve, and will likely involve multiple layers of the judicial system. As this case progresses, it will be closely watched by legal experts, politicians, and the general public. The outcome could have significant implications for future cases involving executive power and the limits of federal authority. The public's reaction has been mixed, with some supporting the judge's decision, and others vehemently opposing it. This case has become a focal point for discussions about justice, fairness, and the rule of law in the United States.